Hi, I am Kelly Templeman, the graphic designer for Team Asator, and I am joined here today with the head of our R&D, Dakota Cloud.
Hi.
Dakota and I are here today to bring you guys something that has been very heavily requested and something that we are very excited to bring you, an unboxing video of the game Asator itself.
It's a really good idea. We appreciate the feedback that we've gotten so far from you guys, and I think you're going to be excited to see what we've got going on.
We are so excited to finally be able to share Asator with you guys, and we are so excited for our Kickstarter to start. So let's just jump on into this unboxing video so you guys can finally see how this all looks put together and taken apart. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. It's a bit of a tight fit, but you want that to make sure that all of your components stay nice. Now, the first thing you see when you open up the lid from the box is the manual. Now, the manual is only 8 pages long, and just in case you think that's a little short, it's not. We spent months, years actually. I remember when we first started Asator, we were using those little door stoppers with like a W and a B and a 1 on them. And it's just so amazing to be here today to bring you this fully fledged product. So while this manual is only 8 pages long, it has everything that you need to know to be able to start playing the game right away. We have spent, like I said, years going over every single detail in this manual with dozens of play testers and my brother, the grammar hammer, to make sure that everything reads nicely and makes sense for you guys. So everything you need to know about Asator is right here in this manual.
Simple but quality has been our mantra for the game, so even though it might seem a little simple, I think you guys are going to appreciate the quality of the product as much as we do.
Indeed. Now next, when you take off the manual, you're going to see something that we are so excited to bring you guys. And just like Dakota said, we care so much about quality that this tray right here is going to protect your minifigures, all 60 of them, for both armies for years to come. This tray is incredibly sturdy. I remember the first set of trays that we got. Dakota, tell them what you did.
Yeah, so I hate it when my game pieces and figures get all jumbled up. And I was pretty impressed with the quality of this packaging, so I threw it across the room, as you do. And I can say that it holds up. I think that you would really need to try to get your figures jumbled up in this packaging, and even if you do try, you might not be very successful at that.
So just to show you, I am not holding on to the clear plastic on either side. There might be a tiny bit of movement, but again, not holding on to the clear plastic. It doesn't want to come off. This is going to keep your figures nice, with minimal movement inside the packaging itself. So while this is being shipped to you on trucks, airplanes, overseas, these figures are not going anywhere. They're going to be in here in this packaging, nice and snug, waiting for you to open it for the first time. Alright, up next is our game mat. Again, our mantra, simple but quality. So our game mat is fabric. Now why fabric when so many games out there, upside down, use vinyl and cardboard? Well, we wanted you guys to have something to use for years to come, and this mat will lay flat on your table no matter, well, generally, no matter what your table is made out of. This is going to lay flat. It's going to let you put the minifigures on here without any kind of awkward tumbling over or awkward movement. Everything will be on here nicely. And here is Dakota to explain why we are using hexagons instead of squares in our game mat.
Yeah, so when we first started the game, we started off with squares because they're kind of the go-to, right? Everybody's familiar with them. They're simple, they're easy. but we found that by moving to hexagons, we actually offered a lot more tactical freedom for you to be able to have a varying gameplay experience without upping the complexity so much that it's like hard for you to like visualize what you're doing. So hexagons, in our experience, have been a vast improvement for the game.
One of my favorite things about the hexagons is just the freedom of movement. You're not just stuck going horizontal or vertical. You can go diagonal. You can really go any direction you want. The movement is simpler and more realistic feeling, and also more immersive with the use of hexagons. Alright, so coming up next we have our spell cards, designed by yours truly. When you first get your set, your spell cards will arrive wrapped in plastic. Now, I have already taken these ones out of the plastic because I was just so excited to look at these. Alright guys, here are your spell cards. You will initially have to sort them out when you first get them, but that's no biggie. There are 2 sets, 1 for each army. There are 10 spell cards in each set. I am very excited for you guys to use these spell cards. Again, a lot of playtesting went into them. Let's give you guys a little sneak peek of what they will look like.
Yeah, each spell was designed to look and feel unique. I think that we did a really good job.
We went with a simplistic design for the spell cards to give you a nice, simple visual for what each card does while you cast the spells as the wizard. Now, how do you keep your spell cards nice? Well, we thought a lot about that. This is why we are including these nice pouches in every single set of the game. They will keep your spell cards separated and also in great condition for years to come. In addition, these spell cards themselves are not at all flimsy. We made sure the cards have a nice thickness so that they will stand up for a long, long time. Up next are our dice. Each army gets their own set of dice, and again, they're in their own pouches, so you guys have a nice, convenient place to put them that will also protect them and keep them nice. Let's take a glimpse of what the dice look like. Dakota, would you like to talk about what dice are included?
Yeah, so you get 2 sets of 2d6 and 1d20. Each one is color-coded for your army, whichever one you happen to be playing. They're not the most amazing looking dice in the world, but again, this is a game that we really wanted you to be able to open and just play without having to buy anything extra. So that's something that we've been considering since day one, and we've made that happen.
And as someone who plays D&D themselves, these roll nicely. So finally, we have our battle sheets. These are one of the things that makes Asator truly unique. The battle sheet is central to our game engine and how to make everything work and how to keep track of your damage, how much damage you can do, and just keeping track of every single piece. 60 minifigures sounds like a lot, but these battle sheets help make everything make sense. So let's take a look at them.
Yeah, these are the hotness. These are so cool. I really love these.
There are 4 battle sheets in total, 2 for each side. And again, just like the spell cards and the dice, they are color-coded so they are easy to keep track of. They are packed in really well. So here, if I can try to show you as good as I can. Alright, let's take a look at these. There are 2 different sheets in each set because there are a lot of minifigures to keep track of. And these sheets will let you keep track of the battle the whole entire game with ease.
Yeah, and it's dry erase, so you can use them multiple times. I hate games that come with like little one and done paper bits because I feel like I never want to use them. So being able to have these and have them not be one and done, reuse them as much as you want with the dry erase markers, it's awesome.
We've also included 2 dry erase markers so that each side has their own. Again, we wanted you guys to just be able to use Asator right out of the box, not have to buy anything, with everything included. Everything that you need is right here inside of this box. And with the dry erase, these will last you not just for your first battle, but for every battle to come.